Normally open to what?
Don't go to the left.
From normally open, where do I go? Do I go to normally closed or common?
Comment.
Okay, so then the switch has got to be closed in this position. And then I go back out, I come
Go back
over
to
here,
neutral too.
and this feeds my neutral.
Correct.
So it's 120 volts.
Oh, my glasses.
Okay, now that we have the circuit, count how many different things in this machine could prevent the dryer motor from running. What components, what controls, what could stop this unit from running?
High limit switch.
The door switch, the high limit switch,
The idle switch.
the idler switch,
Motor relay.
the motor relay,
Motor itself.
and the motor itself. Okay, that's excellent.
A broken wire.
But, yeah, broken wire. But wires don't break that often. They get cut and burnt or something, but they rarely break. Yes, Javinsky.
I would say the terminal block too.
That's,
Same.
okay. If you guys came to me and said, you know, Richard, I'm having a problem troubleshooting machines, you know, what's the first problem or the main problem people will have troubleshooting machines? What do you think the main problem you're gonna have?
You don't know how to
Read the
read the
diagram.
diagram. Yeah.
Diagram.
Yes.
But not that you say, I don't read a diagram. You walk up to a machine and I say, okay, Mario, troubleshoot the machine. You got a diagram. What is the biggest problem you have when
Where
you
to
troubleshoot
start?
a machine?
You know
What?
Where to start?
What do I test? Where do I test? Where do I go first? Okay, so in this case here, what was my complaint?
Motor not working.
I pressed start, the motor didn't run. The next thing we do is we figure out, okay, what is the circuit or path electricity has to go through to make the motor run? Because if you're asking me, where do I begin testing? And when I got guys call me on the phone all the time and say, hey, I'm at this machine, it's not working. Hold on a second, give me the model number, let me get the diagram. And then I see the circuit. Now I can say, okay, put your meter here and make this test. Put your meter here and make this test. The second thing we did after we traced the circuit is I asked you guys what?
What parts are on there?
What parts could stop this motor from working? And we said this thermostat, this relay, this switch, the motor itself, and the door switch. Okay, guess what? You know where to begin? Let's just ohm out the components we can ohm out. I mean, I like to check voltage. I want to know if I'm getting voltage.
Yeah.
4 and 5 M on my motor. You know, all you guys that did the motor test,
That's
4 and 5
all
M.
down.
I want to know if you got voltage to the motor. If you got voltage to the motor, change the motor.
Yeah.
But if you're not comfortable with checking voltage, or in order for to check voltage to that motor, I got to tear it down this far. And guess what? If I don't press down on this switch, I'll never have voltage on the motor. So I have to press on the idler pulley to complete this circuit here. I can check voltage, but you know, I can check the door switch for continuity. I can check it all the way back up here at the board. I can check that switch. I gotta check the motor. I gotta check this. I gotta check this. The only thing I can't ohm out is what?
The relay.
Why?
It's in the board.
It's on the board, but why can't I ohm it out?
Because it's a
Because
switch
what?
on my.
Because the relay, when there's no power,
Not gonna close.
the relay is what?
It's
Open.
Yeah.
So the relay has to have power to close, and if I don't have power, I can't check continuity if I have power.
Hey, you can do that if you have power.
I can't do it if I have power. So, what if I'm talking to you guys on the phone? Hey guys, I'm here checking this dryer. I ohmed out the idler pulley, it was good. I ohmed out this thermostat, it was good. I got 3 ohms on my motor, that's good. And I checked the door switch common to normally open. When the door was closed, it's good. How do I know if the relay is bad on my board? Where and what would I test to check that relay?
Power in.
Voltage.
Power into ground.
Power in to power out?
Not power into ground.
Down.
And power
Okay.
out to ground.
So, is there something there that says power in?
Like,
There's nothing there that says power in.
I don't say power,
I-
I say power goes to,
No, you said power in. You're
Yeah,
talking to me on the
one.
phone.
Power
Power in the ground.
Power
in-
goes, go.
No, no.
to the relay.
You have to tell,
CN 100?
like we would say connector 11, pin 2,
Oh,
and connector
gotcha.
13, pin 5. Put your meter on those 2 points and check for electricity.
Mhm.
Where do I test? Raise your
3,
hand if you got the answer.
3,
We got those. I think CN 100 was it?
3 and 4?
CN 11.
Can you
CN
guys read this?
100,
I don't
3
know
and
what
4.
this one is. Is that a connector?
This is
Yeah.
CN
100,
CN 100?
yeah,
CN 100.
So
3,
this is CN100.
3,
Number 3.
number
3
3,
and 4?
So if I was to number them, tell me the numbers because we can't see
Number
it.
3.
1,
Left to right?
1, 2, 3, left to right.
Left to right.
So this one is 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
this one is 2, this is
3.
3, and this is 4.
Yeah.
Now, I identified the location of those pins in that connector. You're telling me to test it. Where do I put my meter?
CN 3. CN 103. CN 103.
Pin 3 and 4.
No, like you have to put it on, no, not the connector, no.
CN 100, CN 101.
Oh no, 1. You have to put it on 1.
CN 11. 3.
Okay.
You put it away?
CN100, 1 and 2.
Okay, 1.
I put my meter
Yes,
Here?
you're right.
in here. Why? Because power's coming in to 2, and we followed it around. We came out the motor, and that came through the door switch, and it came over here to pin 1. So if I check here and here, that's really this power here and this power here. That's telling me if what? The relay is closing. How do I make that test? I stick my meter there, and hopefully have the real thin meter lead so they can fit within the plug. What do I gotta do to make that test? Physically, besides stick the meter there, what do I have to do?
Turn on the machine.
Turn on the machine, press start, make sure the door's closed. Now I'm gonna make that test. Okay?
That's very important.
It is
Because
important.
you can know that there's power in there. Should
Now, if I have voltage here and all these components I'm out, I might have a bad wire or something. If I don't have voltage here, I could go here on these 2 terminals, see if I got voltage. Hey, I got 110 here, I don't have 110 there. That relay is not closing when I press start. Sir, you need a new control board, or ma'am, you need a new control board. The motor relay is not closing.
See, you said 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's one
this one goes to 2 and this one goes to 1.
No, it's 1 and 3, 0. Look, if you look at the
2 and 1 is connected here. I mean, 2 and 3 are connected there.
Yes, one.
Oh, yeah, it's like 1 and 3, G.
Oh, it is. It
This
is 1 and 3. I'm
1 and
sorry.
3.
You're
1 and
right.
3. You're right.
It's a little hard to see. It's blurry.
Today is the first time he's right.
It is 3. I gotta graduate him now. I don't want anybody in my class correcting me.
Graduated.
That's your first ticket out the door.
No, in March. I'm not doing that now.
But that's where I want to check. Pins 1 and 3. My bad. It looked like it went here, but if you
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
at the
yeah.
last second, it curved over. Now, like I said, I'm gonna upload this manual and link it to the video, the first video, first part. And at the back of the book that has that schematic, you can see it a lot clearer in digital format. Okay, we're coming up on 7:30. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys have break. Be back here exactly at 8 o'clock because we are going to continue this after break. I said it's gonna be a long lecture.